Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Dear sons and daughters of planet Earth, I am Sananda. Saying that it is with great joy that I am here again is repetitive, yes it is, but I cannot help but express what I feel. My heart is increasingly illuminated receiving the light of this beautiful planet. Alcyon sunlight is entirely in the atmosphere of planet Earth. The planet is a big ball of light, a lot of light. But it seems that many still insist on not wanting to see this light, they insist on continuing to live everything that brought their civilization to the point it is today. It is a shame. Addictions, ephemeral pleasures, everything that takes away the awareness of the moment, bringing a vain and totally meaningless awareness, is what is sought by many on your planet. The feeling of love is being trivialized, there is only pleasure. There is no surrender of feelings, there is just the moment. Don't think that I'm melancholy or sad, I can say that in a way I am sad, because I would like all of humanity today to be vibrating together with the light that is there, was on the path of evolution, was on the path to ascension. But unfortunately, many are asserting their own ideas, without caring about what the other person is feeling, it's what you think has value. There is no respect for others. This does make me sad. Within this long journey of this entire process that is nearing its end, I managed to open the eyes of many, make them see the truth, and choose the right path. This makes me extremely happy, because I know that these souls, these sons and daughters, will very soon be together with me, united in one big heart. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for everyone. Many speak with words they love with words, not with gestures, not with attitudes, not with feelings. They love in a distorted way and totally different from the meaning that love truly is. Each of you at this moment has many feelings within your minds and hearts, good feelings, bad feelings. So I ask each one, which side of the scale is heavier? Which side are you vibrating today? Mostly positive feelings, or mostly negative ones? The ego likes to be pampered, it likes to be flattered, and when this doesn't happen the ego rises up with full force and expresses its points of view, which are generally not positive points. Many are like this today, finding their own decisions, opinions, understandings, and speaking out, letting their ego inflate again. The ego is often like that child who wants to receive a gift, she wants that gift. But for some reason those who will donate the gift think they can donate a bigger gift, but that child's ego wants what he wanted. So upon receiving the much better gift, the child throws a tantrum, cries, kicks, because it wasn't what he wanted that other gift. Even though that is a much better gift, she doesn't realize it, she keeps kicking and wanting what she wanted. This is how the ego works. It blinds your understanding, because you want it the way you want it, they don't want anything different, even if it's better. So I ask a question here, what gift would please everyone on the planet? All without exception. I answer, none, because even if it were the most wonderful gift there would be those who would complain, wouldn't like it, would want what he wanted. This is the human ego. You still need to free yourself from many of the traps of the ego. You need to learn to see with love, with the eyes of love, not with the eyes of ego. There is still a long way to go for you, because losing the power of the ego is not easy, it is strong, domineering, uncompromising, and in some moments it manages to dominate your mind, taking each of you off the path of love, just love. You want change, you want a better world, but you yourself have not changed, you still let yourselves be carried away by the ego, and in the new world there can be no ego, because there is no self, there is the all. You come into existence for the all, and the all exists for you. This is how the fifth dimension works. So while you vibrate the ego the path will become drawn out, slow, very difficult, so that you learn to nullify the ego, to not only think about yourself, but to look at the whole. My sons and daughters, changing this world is up to each one of you. If you today, as a whole, decided to eliminate all evil from this planet, you would succeed, and the earth would instantly ascend, because everyone would vibrate with love. And why doesn't this happen? Because everyone is focused on themselves, on their needs, on their wants, on their desires, not on the whole. As long as this attitude prevails in the mind of everyone on the planet, the ascension becomes further and further, not Gaia's, because Gaia's has a certain time, and when the deadline arrives she will ascend, with or without you. Whoever has managed at that moment to eliminate the ego, to stop being me and to be the whole, will go with her. That's why your world doesn't improve, and that's why this mass is so connected, so together with you at this moment, because it knows how to manipulate egos. It brings to your mind what the ego wants to hear, what the ego wants to think, and you join it. And there is the world you are living in. It is up to each person to cancel their ego, and by doing so this mass no longer manipulates you, because you stop thinking only about yourself to thinking about the whole, and this is no way for this mass to act. How is your heart now, thinking about yourself or thinking about the whole? What is your interpretation of what is around you? Do you want to complain? Do you want to contest? Do you feel wronged? That's your ego talking. He is feeling encouraged by this crowd that is there. Now it's up to you to overcome the ego's ideas, and stop thinking only about yourself. The journey, my sons and daughters, is not easy. It's like a big climb, where often the hook that holds you to the mountain isn't strong enough to keep you stuck and you fall. You may fall a few meters and you may fall a lot, not to mention that you could get really hurt. But what made that iron not strong enough to hold him? The strength you put him on the mountain. You didn't put it in with force, with claw, and it wasn't penetrated enough to hold you back. This is your path. You think you're rising, you believe you're on the right path, and you don't put that nail in the mountain deep enough to keep you there, and you fall in vibration, you fall in thought, and you have to keep going up, if that is your desire, or simply let yourself go down. The descent is much easier, it is quick. The decision is up to each person. Plant nails strong and deep enough to support you at that point of the walk, or do everything superficially, and when you get there, it won't support you, and you fall. How are you planting your nails in the mountain? With courage, with faith, with certainty, or with little taps? It's a fact to think about. Where are you fooling yourself, thinking you are ready enough, but when you get to that point you slip, the nail comes loose. Why? Because you were not ready, you return to the point where your vibrations took you. Understand one thing, you think you are deceiving us, and I say something very important, don't think about us. We don't follow each person's journey. Everyone creates their own path. If it is strong, if it is correct, the nails are deep, and you climb, always. Now if you are not careful with the nails you will fall, but it is not me or any other being of light that made you fall, it was yourself, with your decisions, with your thoughts, with your vibrations. So don't think you're fooling us, you're fooling yourselves. Stop fooling yourselves. Look truly at your own journey. It says a lot about you, very. Don't blame the universe for your difficulties, they were created by you. At some point they were created. This is what many refuse to see and always feel wronged, and the ego loves to say that. Let's try to stop fooling ourselves. Stop, sit down, look at what the journey has been like. Difficult, but victorious, in a way you are on the right path. Now if your walk is up and down, you are emanating this, no one else, no one is to blame for this but yourself. So, at this moment, everyone should look back and see the path they have already taken. Ah, but the path has been very difficult. How far are you not making it difficult? How far do you not act only with the ego? Complaining, blaspheming, how far? Stop looking back. The time is to look forward or upward as you wish. You have walked a path of stones until now, but from now on it can be a smooth path, with flowers and without thorns. You just need to vibrate that, you just want it. But not just for your own good. Following a path that is clean, flowery, and without thorns for you but for the whole as well. Then I guarantee you that your journey takes new directions, because you stop looking down at yourself, you start looking forward, and when you look forward you see the whole. So you see a flowery and thornless path for everyone. This is the secret. The walk continues, no one is stopping, unless they want to stop. So I just leave this message as a little warning, be careful with your ego, very careful, because it is cunning. And it often takes you down unexpected paths.